Lakeshore is one of Canada's fastest growing and most progressive communities. As our town continues to grow, I believe it's important to understand some of Lakeshore's history in order to understand its roots. In the early 1700s, European soldiers led some of the early explorations of our town. This led to the establishment of settlements and the erection of one of the town's earliest structures, the lighthouse at Lighthouse Cove in 1754, which started as 2 ladders and a few planks of wood. It has since been upgraded and still leads mariners into the historical Thames River. By 1796, the Jay's Treaty set the scene for increased settlement by French and English-speaking colonists, and by 1800, industries for lumber, agriculture, and grain were established. By 1833, the British Empire had abolished slavery, and many African Americans fled the United States to Lakeshore, all while risking their lives in search for freedom. Jumping forward to 1904, Henry IV established Fort of Canada, and this linked the 5 original communities of Lakeshore to the economies of southern Ontario and the United States. Prohibition wasn't just an American phenomenon. In 1919, a modified version was introduced in Ontario, which banned the public consumption of alcohol, but still allowed it to be manufactured and exported. Lakeshore, having one of the most interactive waterways in the region, became a hub for transporting liquor to the United States by some of the most infamous figures of that time. During the 1920s, the region roared with 20s-style entertainment and attracted more prosperity through industries such as agriculture and manufacturing. However, right before the 1930s, the region was plunged into the dark era of the Great Depression. By 1939, the citizens of Canada made the ultimate sacrifice for their nation in World War II, resulting in the reshaping of a generation and bringing a halt to a desperate financial period. Once the war ended, it took time to rebuild. The 1960s brought to Lakeshore a promising population shift and booming development. By the 1980s, all 5 Lakeshore municipalities were experiencing growth through increased investment, new technologies, and an even more mobile community. In 1999, amalgamation occurred, joining the town of Bell River with the townships of Maidstone, Rochester, Tilbury North, and Tilbury West to form what we know now as the Town of Lakeshore. Fast forward to present-day 2018, when I decided to run for Lakeshore Town Council representing Ward 2. Since beginning my campaign, I've met many Lakeshore residents and had some great discussions about building on our rich history and accomplishing our goals for the future. Please vote for me this October.